Hello dear learners. Today we are going to talk about few of the MCQs from social pharmacy, that is health education, and community pharmacy, which was earlier known as HCP. The MCQs part 1, we are going to talk about few of the MCQs from non communicable diseases. So to start with the first MCQ, the question is, a disease which is not transmitted directly or indirectly from person to person but caused due to multiple causes. Means it is not transmissible, but there are multiple causes which are responsible for production. The diseases are, whether they are communicable diseases, whether they are non-communicable diseases, whether they are RTIs, that means respiratory tract infections, or none of them. The correct answer is, it is non-communicable diseases. Like a disease, non-communicable disease is not transmitted directly or indirectly, but there are various reasons. Like for example, diabetes. It is not transmitted, but multiple factors are responsible, like lack of exercise is there, sedentary lifestyle is there, obesity, so heredity. So all these are the factors, multiple causes which are responsible for development of diabetes, but it is not transmissible. So according to the definition, the disease which is not transmitted directly or indirectly from person to person, but it is caused due to multiple causes. Next question is, like you will see, so the explanation is like here you can see these are various non-communicable diseases: cancer, diabetes, heart disease, chronic lung diseases, other non-communicable diseases like cancer, diabetes and heart diseases. The reasons, as you can see here, these are the reasons, these are the root causes, like physical inactivity, that means lack of exercise is there, bad habits such as alcohol, tobacco, unhealthy diet. These are all the factors which are responsible for production of non-communicable diseases. Next question is, chronic non-communicable diseases are increasing nowadays in dash. Whether they are increasing in developed countries, whether they are increasing in developing countries, whether both of them or none of them. So the correct answer is, it is both of them. The non-communicable diseases are developing in both the countries. As you can see here, developed countries such as US, Canada, France, Germany and all, and developing countries like our India, Egypt, China. Both the countries, increased industrialization, urbanization, these are the factors because of which non-communicable diseases are increasing nowadays. Next question is, the basic determinant responsible for development of non-communicable diseases are. Now determinants is as such means the factors, like which are the determinants which are responsible for development of non-communicable diseases. So just now we have seen there are various factors, like stress is also there, okay, heredity is also there, then lifestyle, etc. Environment is one of the cause. So the determinants, the options are whether they are social and cultural determinants, whether they are psychological determinants, whether they are environmental determinants, or all of them. The correct answer is, it is all of them. These all are the factors which are responsible for development of non-communicable disease. Next question is, like here you can see the factors they have enlisted. Genetic factors are there, environmental factors are there, socio demographic factors are there, okay, then medical conditions, various conditions which are eventually leading to development of non-communicable disease, like for example obesity is there, stress is there, excess lipid content, glucose content is there, okay. So these are the various factors. Next question is, increased urbanization and industrialization is leading to dash. Whether it is leading to development of communicable disease, non-communicable disease, both of them or none of them, the correct answer is it is both of them. Just now we have seen in case of developed countries and developing countries, like this urbanization and industrialization, both are the factors which are responsible for developing various communicable and non-communicable diseases. Like specifically urbanization, this is leading to sedentary lifestyles, then obesity, then eventually development of various diseases such as diabetes, heart diseases, etc. And industrialization is also leading to various allergic conditions. So both are responsible for development of communicable as well as non-communicable diseases. Next question is, which amongst the given is not a non-communicable disease? Whether it is a cancer, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases or pertussis, the correct answer is it is pertussis, which is not a non-communicable disease. Whereas cancer is non-communicable, diabetes is non-communicable, various cardiovascular diseases are non-communicable. That means these are not transmitted from one person to another. But pertussis, which we have seen in communicable diseases, is a transmissible disease, which is a respiratory tract infection. So the correct answer is it is pertussis. As you can see here in the image, cold, flu, measles, which are there on the right hand side, all are communicable diseases, and the left hand side, like your right hand side and the person's, these are different. So if you will look into your right hand side and the person's left hand side, then it is cancer, stroke, diabetes. These all are non-communicable diseases. Next question is, which amongst the given is a non-communicable disease? Whether it is pertussis, whether it is influenza, whether it is cancer or syphilis, the correct answer is it is cancer, because pertussis, influenza, these are respiratory tract infections which we have seen in communicable diseases, and syphilis is a sexually transmitted disease. So the correct answer is it is cancer. As you can see, cancer, it is a abnormal purposeless growth of the cells which leads to development of cancer. Dash, next question is, dash non-communicable disease is characterized by chronic hyperglycemia. Hyper is nothing but high levels, and glycemia is to deal with the sugar conditions. So the dash non-communicable disease is characterized by chronic hyperglycemia. Whether it is pertussis, whether it is influenza, whether it is diabetes or syphilis, the correct answer is it is diabetes, because in diabetes the increased level of sugar which is there, it exists, and the pertussis, influenza, syphilis, all are communicable diseases. So the correct answer is it is diabetes. Like as you can see here in the image, hypoglycemia, normal level of sugar, and hyperglycemia. As you can see, these are the white color dots which represents the sugar molecules. So normal sugar condition, there are sufficient sugar molecules, but if you will see on left hand side, that is hypoglycemia, there is less decreased sugar condition exists, that is hypoglycemia, low levels of sugar molecule. And in case of right hand side image, that is hyperglycemia, you can see increased number of white dots which represents the glucose. So it is increased level of sugar. So this condition, hyperglycemia, exists in case of diabetes, wherein the treatment is, as you can see here, This is insulin dependent and non-insulin dependent, which one has to rely on the oral hypoglycemics. Next question is, insulin unavailability is there in dash type of diabetes, whether it is in type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, or none of them. The correct answer is, it is type 1 diabetes. Insulin is unavailable in type 1 diabetes. So since the insulin is unavailable, it is known as insulin dependent diabetes, because one has to rely on the external source of insulin. As you can see here in the image, type 1 diabetes, in case of type 1 diabetes, the pancreas are not able to produce sufficient insulin. Due to unavailability of the insulin, one has to rely on the external source of the insulin. So since insulin is not available, which is responsible for glucose metabolism, glucose will not be utilized by various tissues and liver, skeletal muscles, etc. So this hampers the glucose metabolism. So in case of type 1 diabetes, since insulin is unavailable, one has to rely on the insulin source. See, this image will tell you type 1 diabetes, decreased insulin, as you can see here in the image. Because of decreased insulin, muscles are unable to use the glucose due to low insulin, and increased glucose will be there due to low insulin. Here, insulin in case of type 2 diabetes is sufficient, but insulin resistance will occur, because of which again muscles are unable to utilize the glucose due to insulin resistance. So this is the difference between type 1 and type 2. So in case of type 2, one has to rely on the oral hypoglycemics, and in case of type 1, one has to be dependent on the insulin source. Next question is, insulin resistance occur in dash diabetes, whether it's in type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, or none of them. The correct answer is, it is type 2 diabetes, because as we have seen just now the explanation, insulin resistance is there in type 2 diabetes. Excess insulin means insulin is there in sufficient quantity, but receptors where it is getting utilized, the receptors due to the insulin resistance, it is not actually forms a fit model, and which cannot perform the functions. As you can see here, insulin resistance mechanism, see, there is sufficient insulin available, but due to resistance issue, one cannot utilize the glucose due to insulin resistance. Like here you can see a person which is having a high carbohydrate diet, and since high carbohydrate diet is there, constant high glucose is there in the blood, and this constant high glucose in turn demands insulin. So pancreas will produce the insulin, but insulin receptors are resistant, so it cannot perform the function like glucose metabolism, and type 2 diabetes will occur. Next question is, type 1 diabetes is also known as, whether it is known as IDDM, that is insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, whether it is known as NIDDM, that is non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, whether it is known as gestational, or all of them. The correct answer is, it is insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, because just now we have seen that in case of type 1 diabetes, due to unavailability of insulin, one has to rely on the external source of insulin. With this, we finish with few of the MCQs from part 1, non-communicable diseases. Stay tuned for part 2, in which we will cover again few of the MCQs, and the series will continue, part 1, part 2, part 3, and so on. Thank you.